That's just waiting to go on. Yeah. Okay, we got live, sorry.
Thank you. So I'd like to call to order a meeting of the Summers Board of Selectmen. Today is Thursday, November 20th, 2025. We're in the town auditorium, and this meeting will be live streamed. So first, please join me with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So, good evening. Tonight we have with us Selectman Meyer on my right, Selectman Schmidt on my left, Brian Wissinger, our Chief Financial Officer, Kim LaFleur, our Director of Ops, Dave McCaffrey, Director of Veterans Affairs, and Todd Rowland, Director of Public Works and Land Use. And of course, we also have our presentees. So let's see, public comment. I don't think we have any of that this evening. Presentations by First Selectman. So I do have a proclamation here. You could just step forward.
Go up to the chairs if you'd like.
Yeah.
Maybe you could just introduce yourselves to the public. They're watching this live stream. So you got to turn it on. There you go. Todd's helping you out. Got green light. Okay, we have tonight. We have
Ken Shanky and Audrey Poynton from Somers, Connecticut.
And do you have an address in Somers?
30 Sunset Drive.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so I have a proclamation I'd like to present to you. I should sit down and read it. So this is a proclamation honoring the Koropatkine children and recognizing the efforts of the Where Angels Play Foundation and community partners. So whereas the town of Somers honors the memory of 4 beloved children, Lucas 11, Guinevere 9, Benjamin 7, and Archer 5, whose lives were tragically lost in a house fire on January 2nd, 2024, and whereas these children brought joy, laughter, and love to the family and community, to their family and community, and their memory now inspires acts of kindness and unity. And whereas the Where Angels Play Foundation, founded in the wake of 9/11 and dedicated to the building playgrounds to honor the children lost too soon, has led the construction of a new playground in Somers as a living tribute to the Koropatkine siblings. And whereas this playground, which will be the 71st built by the foundation, includes symbolic elements such as angel figures, personalized touches to celebrate the lives of Lucas, Genevieve, Benjamin, and Archer. And whereas this project was made possible through the extraordinary community support, including the efforts of Ken and Audrey Shanky, owners of 4 Jersey Mike's locations, who participated in the company's Day of Giving in March, raising $120,000 to fund the playground. And whereas the local businesses such as Jersey Mike's and Teriyaki restaurants, along with volunteers from across the country, including firefighters, police officers, and community members from states near and far, came together to make this vision a reality, demonstrating the strength and compassion. And whereas Bill Lavin, retired fire captain and founder of Where Angels Play Foundation, and his team have shown unwavering dedication to creating spaces of healing and joy for families and communities impacted by the tragedy. Now, therefore, we proclaim, this is the Board of Selectmen, of course, that this playground shall stand as a beacon of hope, resilience, and remembrance, a sacred place where the spirits of Lucas, Genevieve, Benjamin, and Archer will forever play among the laughter of children and with the warmth of the community. Let this proclamation serve as a testament to the power of love, the generosity of local businesses, and the enduring strength of the community. Thank you. It's signed by myself. This 20th day, November 2025. So here I can just...
Thank you.
You can get a photo with us.
Yeah, we're going to bug you.
I'm just being sarcastic.
What's a good time? The flag.
Yeah, it's fine. Turn. Yeah, it's fine. We'll get the flags. You got these chairs. Nice little area. Squeeze in there, Bob.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
That's really nice.
Sure, much appreciated.
Yes.
Thank you for all you did. It wouldn't happen without you.
Either way.
I can't believe how fast you raised the money. I can't believe how fast they came together. I mean, the team was amazing, locally and nationally.
Yes. Yeah.
I will
It's great.
say, Bill, regrets not being here, but he did say that you guys set the bar, and he probably said it to a few of you, but it's number 71,
Yeah.
and there wasn't a town that's done as much as you guys have done to help support getting it done.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And that's
Incredible people.
It was amazing.
really incredible. Been really blessed.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. So, very nice. Very kind. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Great asset for the
That was very
town.
nice.
Children have been enjoying it ever since.
That's good. Good to see it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we have a new website. Kim was going to give us a few comments.
I do. So
All
we're
right.
launching the new website this coming Monday, November 24th.
Is your mic on?
Oh, no.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Did you?
It's the same website URL, everything. It's
Okay.
just going to be a new modern look. It's really user-friendly for the residents, ease of access.
Are you going to send that out to everybody in town so they are aware of it?
Once we go,
What,
yes.
what kinds
everybody-
of content do you have on it? I mean, that
The
people-
same what's on our website
Plug it.
now. It's
Okay.
just, it's ease of access. The resident's going to look at it and they'll know right where to go. The GIS is there, job opportunities. It's really, it looks like everybody else's websites, like Ellington and, do you know what I mean? Like it's kind of
More
uniform.
user-friendly.
Is there a little box for public complaint?
Unfortunately,
Really small.
it does.
Okay.
It does simplify though, like for people who are looking for meeting agendas and minutes,
Right.
rather than having to go searching real hard. You find Board of Selectmen, you find the
very
date,
intuitive.
and it's got agenda, minutes. It even has a link to the video
Videos.
from YouTube
Right.
for the meeting. It's all in one streamlined
Oh, good. So
location.
it's
and
well
so you can
organized.
search.
It's very intuitive.
Yes, it's
All right, well, that's good. Glad
And
to
it's
hear that.
mobile friendly.
yeah.
So it's,
It even it does. It looks good on cell phones too.
it's,
All right, good. I'm glad to hear that.
And it's going active next week?
Monday.
Yeah.
Around 11 o'clock. I don't know what to expect. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm hoping it'll be smooth sailing. So,
Okay, well, let's hope so.
but when you go to search for the new website, the old one might pop up here and there just
Yeah.
because of that
Takes a little bit of time.
the
yeah.
transition.
With Google and the search
Yes,
engines, yeah.
yes. So I think you all like it. So
All right.
I know that everybody's been working hard on it. So
right.
all our directors and staff.
If
So.
I have any trouble with it, I'll let you know.
Of course, and so everybody knows we're going live. I put it on Facebook today.
Okay, good.
So I've been getting a lot of good feedback. Beverly Roberts provided some of the pictures on the website, so
Okay.
we gave her kudos for that. And
Excellent.
yeah,
Very nice.
so
Good.
yeah,
Thank
looking
you.
forward to it.
Very good.
Super.
Okay, next on the agenda, we have, under the consent agenda, boards and commissions, appointment of the Veterans Park Ad Hoc Committee. Dave, do you want to kick it off?
Good evening, Todd Rowland, Director of Land Use and Public Works.
David McCaffrey, Director of Veterans Affairs.
So we come before you tonight. It's a follow-on to a conversation we had in the previous meeting. We talked about creating a Veterans Memorial Park in Summers for quite some time. And recognizing that really the first step is to request an ad hoc committee to look at potential locations for a park, potential scale of a park, the viability financially of a park, and kind of flesh out all of these ideas would really be the first step. So we're coming before the board tonight to request that the Board of Selectmen create an ad hoc committee. Dave and Sherry have developed a roster of a lot of really good folks to serve on it, and they've reached out and all said they would. I'm willing to serve as a town liaison for this committee. Within the request, there are some charges that we thought would best suit this committee, which is identify the best location for a potential park, identify the cost to construct and operate a potential park, and identify potential funding sources to build and maintain said park.
Looks good. How did you determine who the members would be? I'm just curious now.
We have a large clientele of veterans, obviously, from the population, and we sent a notice out to all the veterans and asked them, a lot of the veterans that are more frequently coming here to see how they can help and or get any type of information from us, we provide that information. So we sent out an information-gram out to all of our members that reside in Summers.
Members of what?
Our veterans clientele. So the folks that we know in town that are veterans.
American Legion?
There are plenty of American Legion members, yes. In fact, there are at least 3 members on the committee that are members of the Post-101. And so many of the members that had the time and the interest, they put their name in the pool and requested, and Sherry put together their bios, and we provided those to you today.
Are all these people veterans? Every single one of them?
Everyone is a veteran, with the exception of Robert Sosha, who
that's what I thought.
His father was a Navy captain. He's very
involved in supporting and veterans initiatives. So
I have a question. We currently have a senior center ad hoc committee. This is, requesting to create a veterans park ad hoc committee rather than having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as projects move on, building ad hoc committees. Wouldn't it make more sense to have one standing, say, 10 or 12 member building committee that then takes in these projects, and there's a very centralized and group that weighs in and handles these projects instead of creating, this will be like Todd's 84th committee that he's a part of.
Maybe I'd like to hear from comments from Todd on that.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I don't know. I guess the Board of Selectmen could do that.
Well, my question is, Dave, do you like the fact that you've got these people that are...
I think it's very important that we have a military flavor for this Veterans Park. There's nothing else of its kind here in town, and there's the interest. As you all know, it is difficult to get committee members to anything here in town.
Active, right.
And this is a group of folks that have expressed interest and a desire to get this Veterans Park up and running.
I guess that's the thing is, I understand what Brian's saying, but I think that I'd like to have different committees, because then these people have an interest in it, and I think they're going to put the time and the energy into it.
Right. This is all these folks here have a lot of experience, and they have a lot of background. They have, a lot of military background, but they also have a lot of unique background that is key in helping to, scope and design, and we do
personal interest in
it. So my fear is that my fear and my concern is, and it's not just this committee, it's all of these subs. The senior center committee, you get, people who have their interest in mind. By all means, everybody wants a great grand senior center, and then they propose an $18 million senior center, and we go, we can't afford that. Well, we just wasted all that time.
Well, Todd,
we do this.
That's not going to happen.
Right, but then we do this ad hoc committee, and we come up with this, $4 million park that we just can't afford. I think it would make more sense to have it more centralized and, absolutely have people involved with it and create, out of that a building committee, have these people are charged with the veterans ad hoc, and that those people interview these people and work with. But then it's a more centralized, because at the end of the day, I'd hate for everybody to spend all this time to come up with this grand idea and then present it, and the answer is no. Because it's too expensive.
Well, again, the key thing here isn't it identifying cost and how do you raise the money. I mean, that's
right.
So they're not going to just drop this on the town and say, hey, it's only going to cost the town $4 million.
Right. The anticipation is that there's going to be little to no cost involving the town. It's going to be comprised of grants and donations by the public and potentially organizations in and around the area.
It's a grand idea to have that all that's going to come in. I watched, everybody had these great ideas that were, the splash pad's not going to cost the town anything to build the splash pad. We're going to do it all with donations.
No,
it cost us $350,000 to build that thing, and we got $130,000 in donations, and $100,000 of it.
So I really think that this committee will be have a clear mindset and a definitive plan. And with Todd as the liaison, I think that going forward we'll be able to provide concise information to the board. I really think it's imperative to have this committee that's comprised of military personnel.
Well, I agree with you.
Yeah, I think Brian raises a good point, though, in the fact the town can't get saddled with a lot of additional expense, with continuing maintenance expenses.
Sure.
So we've got to sort of take all these factors into consideration and as to what they're going to be proposing and what the limitations are about the town. Even though the town thinks this is a great idea, very supportive. It's just housing.
I'm sure your guys too. Once you get it built, they would be willing to help take care of it.
Absolutely, I believe that is a plan. The plan is that we will have military organizations that are probably the post personnel, as well as we have potential grant funding sources as well that we've already been looking into. So our goal is to provide the manpower and so there will be no outlying costs to the town.
What are your thoughts on maintenance, Todd? I'm just curious because you've had a lot of experience.
There will be costs for maintenance.
Pardon?
Public Works will have to be involved in maintaining whatever we build. My goal is going to keep it modest and reasonable if this gets off the ground, and that's a big if.
Right.
Whatever we do is going to cost money, and real money. Can we get the funding? We'd like to think so, but we don't know. We're not at a stage with any of these kind of infrastructure projects until we have some kind of a plan, an idea of an opinion of probable cost. We can't even think about grants.
Exactly.
So you're putting a cart before the horse. I like your idea, Brian, of a standing, whatever you want to call it, committee, building infrastructure, something for a lot of these projects, which could potentially have their own ad hoc committees created.
Right, they could create subcommittees
as an advisory to the standing committee.
Right.
That's going to be a longer conversation, and how we do that, how the board does it, what is allowed in the charter, I don't know. We have the school building committee, but there's nothing else that I'm aware of.
But I mean, you take the senior center one for example. I mean, they've been in meetings for close to 6 months now.
No, when did we form? August, I think it was.
That was before Mike retired.
There is a design review board under commissions,
but in the same time,
That's really.
But anyways, they're close to being finished here. They're close to making a recommendation.
Yeah, we're making a recommendation.
Right, but
2 weeks ago.
nobody outside of Todd, and it's not against you, but nobody outside of Todd knows what any of that recommendation is.
Well,
and so when it finally
I've been briefed on it. Okay, so it's been long.
Well, part of that is the ad hoc committee has to vote on the design.
Yeah.
And we hired an architect, did some floor plans, they're doing some two-dimensional elevations. Once we have that, then I'm going to get opinions of probable cost, and then we're going to come to this board as well as to the public and start talking about this to see if we're on the right track or not. But there's a process for everything. I do like the idea about having a standing committee, whatever you want to call it, to take some of the load off of me and some of the, I would obviously be involved.
You wouldn't have to go to 9 meetings a month.
Yeah,
you could just do it in one.
Well, and also to have another set of eyes, many sets of eyes that hopefully have some construction experience as well, to look at these things, have finance people, all of that. I think that's a great idea. Many towns do that. We don't have that right now. It is definitely something we should look into doing, whatever that means. I don't know what that means, but.
Yeah, I think your idea is a good one, Brian. And I think one of the concerns here is because these are just all veterans involved, that they're thinking of what's needed might be a little on the grandiose side. As far as,
Well, my question to the group is going to continue to be, how are we going to pay for it? Because it has to come in very close to zero for the town.
Because the initial rendering was grandiose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Not
But
something we're going to build in time.
Well, of course not. That was just a, a
Had like
sample
waterfalls.
idea, right?
And it was nice. Yeah, but
soft music.
But I think that these folks that are, some are retired military, many are not, many are just affiliated with the military in their younger years, but they have a lot of experience, a lot of construction folks, a lot of engineer folks, so folks that would definitely bring a lot to the table in identifying all these different charges.
no, it makes sense. I mean, I think like Brian, your idea, I think you'd have like a member of the Board of Selectmen, member of the Board of Finance,
Yeah.
Public Works Director, CFO, and that would be then they'd have like subordinate committees that would tackle projects.
Right. To come up with recommendations to go to that body.
Yeah.
And then ultimately that body comes to this body.
Yep.
so I think your proposal is a good one, but we're not going to be able to do it tonight.
Right. No,
In the meantime,
yeah.
this is not a bad way
Yeah,
to
no, I think this is really
keep the
worthy.
ball rolling here.
I'd like to see you go with it.
Okay. So I'm fine. So I'd make a motion to the Board of Selectmen convene an ad hoc committee and appoint for a Veterans Park and appoint following 12 members: David McCaffrey, who's a non-voting member. And the following members will be voting members: Sherry Markey, Bill McGurk, Robert Thiesing, Melville Thorne, Michael Mirza, Stephen Ellis, Vito Riccio, and Robert Socha. There'll be 2 alternate members, Stephen Markey and Joseph Kelly, and then Todd Rowland would be the town liaison. So those are the presented members.
Happy to second that.
Any further discussion on the motion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Great. Thank you.
Under finance, any urgent items to be added to the agenda? No, I don't think so. But urgent items to add to the agenda? I don't have.
I have no idea.
Okay. I do not either. Finance, transfers, appropriations. Okay. CFO's report, an update.
Nothing in the last 2 weeks has changed.
Okay. Presentation of scheduled payments. We all have copies of this.
Yeah, right here. I'm happy to make a motion to authorize the payments in the amount of $231,638.05.
Second that.
Okay, any further discussion? I've looked at this in detail, asked a few questions, and I'm satisfied that it's looking good.
All right. Great.
All those in support say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you.
John, you're up next.
So next we have updates from boards and commissions. We have none. No pending business. New business. Capital improvement request. Director Rowland.
I come before you with another request. This is to replace the recycling center bucket loader tires. It's a CIP request because I can't do it out of the operating budget. It's $26,000. These are the tires that are foam filled. They literally have to cut them off and then put new ones on, and they fill them with foam. That's so they're puncture proof because of the running over the demo pad and what have you at the transfer station. We get about 5 years of life out of these, and these are definitely nearing their end of life and showing cords through. So I'm requesting funding to replace these tires on the recycling center loader.
Are you gonna have to go in front of the Board of Finance to get this money?
Well, it has to go to CIP now, after
CIP.
this. Go to CIP committee.
Capital improvements. Okay, just wondering.
The Board of Finance has two members on the CIP,
All right,
Joe Tulson and Kathy Bell.
Yeah, Todd, is this for current year, or are you looking to put this in?
Ideally, it would be current year,
Okay.
but I know
Just so I
things
know.
are tight, so it's,
Yep.
well, like I always say, the bloodletting happens at the
Could be
CIP
tighter
meeting,
next year, so.
Yeah, it could be tighter next year.
Well, it's gonna be tighter next year. I'm finishing my budget.
Things are not trending in the right direction.
all right, well, let's go for it this year then.
All right, make a motion to approve the CIP request for the recycling center bucket loader tires in the amount of $26,000.
Second.
Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all those in support say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Minutes from the,
We got number
what we got there?
You don't have the same version as me.
Did I,
Yeah, I'm missing one.
I'm sorry.
Missing number two?
I'm sorry, I don't have that one.
Well, I got it.
I might
Okay,
have
right.
done it, I added it later.
It's okay, no problem. I asked her to add it too. 'cause
My
it
version,
wasn't on there originally.
Sorry.
It's the first meeting of the new board, so.
Okay,
Even
next
though
we,
it's the same three of us, it's.
next we have the designation of William Meyer III as our second selectman. So I'd like to make that motion that we designate William Meyer III as our second selectman based on the results of the vote held on November 4th,
Second.
2025. All those in support say aye.
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 Motion passes. Thank you. Okay. Phew, I'm glad we didn't miss that. Since you
I
warned
wouldn't
us at
let
the
you
last
miss it,
meeting.
it's right here on my agenda.
It wasn't on mine. Okay, that's all right.
I think I gave you the old one.
Yeah, I think you did.
Okay.
It's all right. No problem. It's keeping me on my toes, that's all.
Okay,
Okay, approval of minutes of November 6th, 2025 regular meeting of the Board of Selectmen.
happy to make a motion to approve the minutes of the November 6th, 2025 regular meeting of the Board of Selectmen.
Second that?
Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all those in support say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn is accepted.
I don't think there's